From the hangar in Lancaster, California, I'm Brianna.
And I'm Jacobo.
On this episode of L28 News, coverage of this year's Tour de Luke, the annual cycling event organized by Lucky Luke Brewing Company that took participants on a ride throughout the city, an update on LA Metro extending services throughout the Antelope Valley, the expansion of homeless shelters here in the city, and a feature on the Public Works Department's latest vehicle, the Lightning Loader.
Followed by an in-studio interview with Michael Flores and Josh Thomas from the city's Economic Development Department, who tell our viewers about the Shop Local campaign, the Lancaster Community Center's Starry Night Soiree, which invited community members out for a night of karaoke and entertainment, a look at Lancaster's annual Bark at the Park held at Sergeant Steve Owen Memorial Park, and the Western Hotel Museum's second annual chili cook-off.
On Saturday, October 7th, Lucky Luke Brewing, partnering with the City of Lancaster and other local businesses, invited hundreds of riders to pedal for a cause at the 4th annual Tour de Luke. The 14.2-mile community-focused cycling event merged the spirit of charity, healthy living, and the joy of biking, bringing residents together from the cities of Lancaster and Palmdale in a wave of camaraderie and purpose. Since 2019, Tour de Luke has pedaled forward with the chief aim of raising funds for charitable partners, the city's Seen and Be Seen program, and promoting active transportation safety. The primary charitable partner for 2023, Resurrection Cycles, has been a beacon of support in Lancaster since 2019. This nonprofit bike shop extends a helping hand to those in need by offering low-cost bicycles and repair service, and primarily serves the unhoused in our community and disadvantaged youth. Additionally, funds raised by Tour de Luke contribute to the City of Lancaster's See and Be Seen program, which propels initiatives like bike repair clinics for students, community bike rides, and a bike donation program. Beginning and concluding at Lucky Luke Brew Pub on Lancaster Boulevard, the Tour de Luke unfurled a scenic 14.2-mile community ride that whisked participants to Lucky Luke Brewing in Palmdale before circling them back to the starting point. With spirits high and wheels in motion, participants completed the final stretch, looping back to where the tour originated, the Lucky Luke Brew Pub on the boulevard. Before the tires hit the pavement, L28 News had a chance to speak with Sam Schmitz, co-owner of Lucky Luke Brewing, who shared insights on this year's turnout and the broader impact it plays on the community. Bob Vigil, from the Squeaky Wheel, a vital partner of the event, also shed light on how Tour de Luke brings residents together through bicycling and Squeaky Wheel's role in ensuring riders have a smooth journey.
This is our third annual Tour de Luke. Our portions benefit Resurrection Cycles here locally. It's a nonprofit. Really, it's about getting out, getting active. We love this event so much. It's one of my most favorite events. We've had 212 people register, but I know that I've checked in at least 20 people who just showed up the same day. So it's a super fun event. We're really looking forward to take off. Save the date for next year. Don't miss the 4th annual.
Well, we're just a local family-owned bike shop. We have 2 of them, just to service the AV and keep people on their bikes. That's what it's all about. If anyone knows me at all, they know that I'm all about bikes and supporting the community for bike riding. I do 3 to 4 bike rides a week personally, and anytime there's an event, I'm always there. The shop's behind me, and we're just always out here trying to just keep people on their bikes and having a good time and stay healthy and ride their bike. This is the type of event that everybody should be at. This is not a racer event. This is not you have to be a fit guy to ride. This is for someone to just get out there, be part of the community, do an easy-ish ride, and kickstart your fall for being outside. And you don't have to worry about being slow, being fast. Just come out, have a good time, complete the ride, and then just hang out at a party afterwards and just be with the peers and talk bike. You know, that's what it's all about. So it's www.thesqueakywheelbikeshop.com. We do have a website, but we do have 2 stores, one in Lancaster, one in Palmdale, with a great friendly staff that's always willing to help out, do their best, and keep everybody, happy and keep them going.
And of course, the event wouldn't be what it is without its dedicated participants. We heard heartwarming accounts from a few registered riders who encapsulated the spirit of Tour de Luke. Let's check it out.
Let's make some noise for Lancaster community riding. I'm here to support the cycling community. I think a lot of people should come out and ride their bicycles and tour the the city between Palmdale and Lancaster. I'm here to support Resurrection, Seat of Lancaster's, Sikiwheel, and Lakais. So it's a gathering of a lot of people from all over the place, all over the city. And we come to get some money to help with Resurrection in their CNBC program of the city. And we're just here to have fun. It's a beautiful fall day. The sun is up, and we're very happy to be healthy enough to do this.
Yeah, I did this last year and I had a ton of fun, so I definitely wanted to do it again this year. I like that it's in October and it's a lot cooler, and so I invited Abrina. It's her first year doing it, and
I'm here with her. Yeah, I'm here with her. I'm nervous, but excited. I haven't biked in a couple years, so wish me luck. But yeah.
As riders made their way back to Lancaster Boulevard, they were warmly welcomed with complimentary beer, event swag, raffles, and an encompassing sense of community. They were not just concluding a bike event, they were reinforcing a tradition of charity, community, and active living that will surely ride into the future. The 2023 Tour de Luc was not just a celebration of shared love for bicycling and the outdoors, but also a celebration of the community's ability to come together for a good cause. With the sun beaming down, families, casual bikers, and seasoned cyclists alike found common ground in their shared mission to uplift those in need while traversing through the scenic landscapes linking Lancaster and Palmdale. For more information on the Tour de Luc charity ride, including details on how you can sign up to be a partner or participate in next year's ride, please visit the City of Lancaster's website using the QR code shown on screen.
Los Angeles County residents can look forward to enhanced transportation options and improved safety measures as the Los Angeles County Metropolitan Transportation Authority, or Metro, Board of Directors recently approved a $1.6 million plan for expanded weekday and weekend services on the Antelope Valley line. This progressive initiative, spearheaded by Los Angeles County Supervisor Catherine Barger, is set to provide commuters with more flexibility and safety on their daily journeys, with the changes slated to begin as soon as October 23rd. Supervisor Catherine Barger also holds a position on both the MetroLink and Metro boards, recognize the need for increased services, especially in the wake of the pandemic. She stated, "Since the outset of the pandemic, we've been keeping a close eye on MetroLink ridership recovery and have found that there is a demand for service that we historically haven't provided. So when the opportunity presented itself, I seized the moment to both bring back pre-pandemic service levels and advance how we serve the needs of our previous, current, and future riders." The new funding will not only support additional trips throughout the week and weekends, but also includes armed security services for late-night train riders, addressing ongoing safety concerns of everyday riders, ultimately ensuring the well-being of passengers during non-traditional hours. This expansion of services will greatly benefit residents of Lancaster and surrounding areas who rely on the Antelope Valley line for their daily commute. With predictable train arrival times and reduced midday service gaps, commuters will find it easier to plan their trips, accommodating those with unconventional work hours and those looking to use the system for various activities. According to Barger's office, these changes are expected to significantly enhance the accessibility and availability of public transportation for residents spanning the Antelope, Santa Clarita, and San Fernando valleys. It represents a major step forward in addressing the transportation needs of the region and underscores the commitment of Metro to provide efficient and safe transit options for all. For those interested in utilizing the Antelope Valley line, the only MetroLink station in the city is located along the boulevard at 44812 North Sierra Highway, making it a convenient choice for Lancaster residents and others in the region. This strategic expansion and commitment to passenger safety signal a promising future for public transportation in the Antelope Valley and the greater Los Angeles County, improving the lives of countless commuters while enhancing the overall transportation network. To learn more about the expanded schedule, you can visit MetroLink's website and view the full weekly schedule to ensure that you never miss a beat. So Bree, have you taken the Metro down to LA or anywhere for that matter?
Yeah, actually I have. I used to take public transportation a lot more. And during that time, I remember I used to go from Lancaster, start there, and then take it all the way down to LA Union Station, get off for the day and then go visit Alvera Street or Chinatown, just
Yeah.
kind of get away for the day, have some fun, take a few friends or something like that. It's just so convenient and it's so easy. Plus, it's nice sometimes to be able to see all the scenic routes going from Lancaster to LA.
No, I totally agree. I mean, we live so close to LA, and it's like, why not explore what our
Yeah.
city has to offer? Like you said, Alvera Street, Chinatown, Little Tokyo. There's all these different stops that are really cool, like for a day trip.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have easily accessible transportation, right? So using the metro.
There you go. Don't go anywhere. When we return from the break, we'll be covering LA County's latest efforts to expand homeless shelters here in the city, along with the Public Works Department's state-of-the-art vehicle, the Lightning Loader, which is reminiscent of an arcade-like claw game, but instead of dispensing out prizes, it's in charge of keeping our city free of trash and other types of harmful waste.
Welcome back to L28. This next segment will be focusing on the expansion of homeless shelters to benefit the unhoused community in the Antelope Valley, along with the feature on the Tide Crew and their latest community-enhancing cleaning tool, the Lightning Loader. In a promising development for both the local community and the growing homeless population throughout the Los Angeles County, Supervisor Catherine Barger has put forth a motion to transform the former Glencher Medical Building here in Lancaster into interim housing for individuals currently experiencing homelessness. The proposal aims to remodel approximately 15,000 square feet of the building, which is located at 45120 60th Street West, creating space for up to 90 additional beds, as well as administrative facilities. With a total budget of $1.36 million, the initiative is set to make a significant impact on addressing the homelessness crisis, both locally and throughout the region. The pressing need for such initiatives in Los Angeles County cannot be understated. As our state grapples with the highest number of unsheltered individuals of any major county in the country, recent figures from the 2023 Greater Los Angeles homeless count revealed a 9% increase in homelessness compared to the previous year, bringing the total to a staggering 75,518 individuals experiencing homelessness on a given day. Supervisor Barger's motion emphasizes the unique challenges faced in the Antelope Valley, characterized by its remote location and extreme weather conditions. The lack of adequate shelter spaces poses a clear and immediate threat to the health, safety, and property of all individuals experiencing homelessness, making immediate action imperative. The Glencher Building, formerly part of the Mira Loma Jail Complex, will serve as an extension of the existing 111-bed Muncie interim housing facility. Currently, a portion of the Glencher Building is used for storage, food distribution, and dining, while the proposed project will utilize the remaining unoccupied space for interim housing. The comprehensive scope of work includes the essential upgrades such as heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, hygiene facilities, security fencing, roof repairs, and accessibility improvements to accommodate additional windows and adhere to the Americans with Disabilities Act. Furthermore, this project will not involve any major excavation or grading, ensuring relatively quick turnaround time of approximately 9 months for completion. The board's consideration of this motion holds significant promise for improving the lives of those experiencing homelessness in the region while addressing the acute challenges presented by the local conditions in the Antelope Valley. As the Board of Supervisors convene to deliberate on this crucial initiative, it represents a hopeful step forward in the ongoing battle against homelessness, both locally and throughout LA County, offering a glimmer of relief for the vulnerable population and fostering a stronger, more compassionate community in Lancaster. To stay up to date with the ongoing transformation and everything else happening here in the city, be sure to stay tuned to L28 News.
The Lightning Loader, an innovative and powerful tool resembling an arcade crane on wheels, has emerged as an indispensable asset for Lancaster's Tide Crew in their mission to keep the city streets clean and accessible. Designed to tackle the pervasive issue of illegal dump sites, the Lightning Loader has redefined efficiency and effectiveness in waste removal. With its remarkable claw capabilities, it has enhanced the Tide Crew's efforts as they continue to play a pivotal role in transforming Lancaster's once blighted landscapes. As the city strives to combat pollution, bolster civic pride, and safeguard the natural environment, the lightning loader has become a symbol of progress and a driving force in the ongoing endeavor to maintain clean and accessible streets for all residents. Let's head over to the city maintenance yard for more. I'm Jacobo Garrido, and right now I'm walking along one of the many illegal dump sites that you can find here throughout the city. As you can see behind me, there's tons of bags, trash, and just rubbish. And if you even look this way behind me, there's even a couch. But thanks to the Public Works Department's new vehicle, the Lightning Loader, all this illegal dump sites are soon to be eliminated. To the city maintenance yard for more. Lancaster's public works teams are fighting back against the blight of illegal dump sites that have plagued the city and its environment for years. Their most efficient tool in this ongoing battle is the formidable Lightning Loader, specialized truck equipped with a claw reminiscent of an arcade game. But instead of collecting plush toys and prizes, this impressive piece of machinery scoops up sofas, mattresses, and even abandoned shopping carts left behind by illegal dumpers. This innovative approach not only helps clean up the city, but also safeguards the natural environment. At the forefront of the cleanup mission is the Tide Crew, a dedicated team formed just 3 years ago in the response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Their primary goal is to eliminate illegal dumping and graffiti throughout Lancaster. Illegal dumping isn't just an eyesore, it poses serious threats to local wildlife environments and the entire community. Toxic waste buildup from illegal dumping can lead to soil and water contamination, jeopardizing the health of animals and humans alike. It can also attract invasive species to the area, ultimately disrupting the local ecosystem while introducing diseases. To help us learn more about all the work the Lightning Loader has already done, I spoke with lead maintenance worker of the Tide Crew, Brian Samantle, who told me more about the utilization of this vehicle and opened up about the real mission behind the Tide Crew.
They give our two-man team the ability to pick up upwards of 2 to 4 tons a load, depending on what they pick up. Our team just came back and dropped this off from a load this morning, and they'll come back later to do a little bit of a demonstration of how it operates. But it gives us the ability to pull up on a site, gather everything together, and pick it up and get it off the road in an effective, safe manner that keeps our guys safe as well. Because the most important thing is we got to keep our guys safe, right? Yep. They got to make sure that when they're out there on the road that they're more capable to do the job without worrying about whether or not they're going to get hit, stuff thrown at them by a vehicle going by, what have you. This piece of equipment gives you the versatility to get up to a site, open it up, and pick something up without ever leaving the deck. It is an amazing piece of equipment. We had one before that it timed out. We went to this manufacturer. It's the newest one, most up-to-date operational. And let me tell you, it is a fun piece of equipment to get into. That's where you make the difference. Anybody can go pick up stuff. But when we find a way to make it fun, and then our guys have buy-in, and they can't wait to get out there and make a difference, that's what a piece of equipment like this does for our team.
So right now I'm at the city maintenance yard, and right here behind me, we have a lightning loader, which is used by the Tide Crew and as well as city maintenance to, get rid of like the trash that you see around the city of Lancaster. So a lot of the times they're picking up illegal dump sites, and right now they're actually going to showcase how they use this claw to pick up these wooden pallets. So let's check it out. With the help of the lightning loader and the dedicated public works team, Lancaster is resoundingly moving forward in its mission to preserve the environment, eradicate pollution, and ensure a cleaner and more beautiful community for all. If you encounter illegal dumping in your area, you can report it on the City of Lancaster's website through the Tide Crew's page. Their work is a shining example of the positive impact community activism can have on making Lancaster a better place to live, one cleanup at a time. With the lightning loader and a dedicated teams like the Tide Crew, Lancaster is on the path to a cleaner, more vibrant, and eco-friendly future. Although illegal dump sites like the one that you see behind me can be found throughout the city, thanks to the new lightning loader, these illegal dump sites will be a thing of the past and create more permanent solutions for our locals here in Lancaster. This has been Jacobo Garrido reporting for L28 News. When we come back from the break, we'll be taking a look at an in-studio interview with Michael Flores and Josh Thomas, where they discuss the Shop Local campaign along with the Lancaster Community Center's first annual Starry Night Soiree, which invited community members over the age of 18 out for an evening of activities and fun.
Thank you for tuning into L28 News. Up next, we've got an in-studio interview with the Economic Development Department's Josh Thomas and Michael Flores, who discussed the Shop Local campaign, and the Starry Night Soiree, the Lancaster Community Center's inaugural event, which invited the community members out for an evening of roaring 20s, activities, and fun. The Economic Development Department's Michael Flores and Josh Thomas stopped by our L28 studio to tell viewers about the upcoming Shop Local campaign and how shopping local can have positive effects on the surrounding area. They also touch on this year's Small Business Saturday and how viewers can sign up for the campaign right here on L28 News. Let's take a look.
Hi, Joseph Vallejo here. Our next two guests are no strangers to our L28 studio. Let's welcome from the City of Lancaster's Econ Dev Department, Michael Flores.
Pleasure.
And Josh Thomas.
Pleasure.
You got it, sir. For our viewers who may not be aware, what is the Shop Local campaign?
Shop Local campaign is a campaign that the city likes to run annually, normally during the holiday seasons, to encourage local citizens to spend local. Get offline, let's get back into brick and mortar, let's visit all of our local shops and patronize our boulevard businesses, to some of our other small businesses within the Antelope Valley, shop local even at our car dealerships, and let's keep everything here in the Valley and stimulate our economy.
Absolutely, keep all the dollars flowing
Correct.
locally. I
Yes.
got you, Josh. And can you expand on some of the positive effects and benefits this campaign will have?
Some of the positive effects that this campaign would have is promoting local spending, keeping lights on for some of our small businesses. Instead of you going out using the internet, you're keeping lights on, you're keeping our local small businesses, their families fed, and just keeping our dollars local where it goes back into our community instead of outside of our community.
Absolutely. And Michael, this question is for you. What are some advantages of the Open Rewards and Referral Program?
So for the Open Rewards Shop Local app, that's actually an app that we launched back in December. And what this does is it gives the users an option to be able to accumulate rewards by shopping at any locally owned business. So anytime they make any type of purchase, they are accumulating 5 to 10% back, depending on the location, and it gets automatically put into their Open Rewards account. This works at any locally owned business, and that helps keep our local dollars local. One great thing that just got added to the Open Rewards program is now the Refer a Friend program. And that means any user that's on the app can now refer somebody else to it, and they will both receive a bonus. So each user, it's a win-win.
Absolutely, that sounds really nice, and I would definitely want to take advantage of that. And I can definitely see the benefit of spending locally now.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, it's huge. And anytime you make any type of purchase at any of these locally owned businesses, you are giving back to the community at the same time. This money comes right back into the city where we're able to put this into our parks, our community, our streets, just to help make a happier environment.
That sounds great. Any closing remarks or shout outs you guys like to make to the city?
Sure. Follow us on social media. Keep an eye out on those posts. Sometimes we have different types of specials or offers that pertain to Open Rewards and some of our Shop Local campaign. And when you see these things, jump on it quick, because typically campaigns and giveaways go away quickly.
I would say, let's spend local this holiday season, and let's help us stimulate our local economy.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
Michael.
Thank you.
And I'm Joseph. Thank you guys for watching.
For viewers who may not be aware, the Open Rewards Shop Local app has been providing an innovative way for the residents to support small businesses and enjoy the benefits of a sustainable, community-driven economy for the past year. The Open Rewards Shop Local app encourages users to frequent participating local stores. By doing so, they not only bolster Lancaster's economy, but also earn valuable rewards in return. These rewards come in the form of discounts, loyalty points, and exclusive deals, making it a win-win for both shoppers and business owners alike. The dollars spent also go back into the community, supporting families, local parks, schools, and community programs present throughout the city. Plus, viewers can also use the app during special events held throughout the city, including this year's Small Business Saturday on the Boulevard. The Open Rewards Shop Local app is a testament of the positive impact of community-driven initiatives, fostering economic growth in Lancaster. shoppers are not just consumers, but active participants in this city's progress.
Bessie Lovano, the community center supervisor, tells our L28 viewers about the motivation behind creating the Starry Night Soiree and why she feels it's important to have events like this one for the community. Lovano also speaks to what makes the Starry Night Soiree so unique and more right here on L28 News.
The motivation behind it was that we wanted to create an event just for our adults. We've had several family events, and we thought it'd be nice to have something for our adults and even provide child watch for those that didn't have the option of a babysitter or someone else to watch their child so that they could come to our event. So that's kind of the motivation. You know, there's adults in the city, whether they have kids or no kids, but we want to be able to give them something fun and exciting and bring them into the community center, of course. So overall, it's the awareness that we're here and what we represent to the community. So a place for everyone, and I know I've said it several times, but it's really what we want the community to know, that we're here for everyone. We want to be able to provide activities, programming, a little piece of knowledge and education into the community. So that's really what's important, is that the foot traffic that comes through, they actually get to see how big and beautiful the center is, and then actually realize everything that we do have to offer back to the community. And it's that spreading of, you know, what we are, who we are, and the programs that we have, that word of mouth that we really want to get out there into the community. So through our website, through social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the city is out there, and they post all of our information, our activities, our programs, our events, everything that's happening with the community center. So as long as you have social media, or you can access it, or even through our website, on the events page, and we have a section for the community center as well. So just go there, check us out, see what we have coming up as well, because we have a few more events coming up. We have our trunk or treat event on the 31st, and then in December we'll have our milk and cookies with Santa as well. This is Bessie Lovano from our Starry Night Soiree at the LCC, throwing it back to you at the studio.
The LCC has long been a beacon of support for Lancaster residents, offering access to free resources, including a computer lab and makerspace. The annual Starry Night Soiree marked a new milestone in the LCC's mission to bring people together and provide a platform for recreation and togetherness. The main lobby of the LCC was transformed into a 1920s themed dining hall, transporting attendees back in time to an era of elegance and charm. In addition to the dining area, a dedicated room for card games added to the high energy of the evening, as the winners of these card games had the chance to win a delightful gift basket, adding an extra layer of fun and competition to the festivities. Art enthusiasts were in for a treat with the inclusion of a paint and sip room, where guests could relax with a glass of sparkling cider while they tried their hand at creating works of art. The room offered a serene environment for those seeking to express their creativity and enjoy some downtime with some friends and family. The evening's grand finale was the dinner, which featured an assortment of mouth-watering pasta dishes and perfectly toasted breadsticks that left guests satisfied and content. For families attending the event, a dedicated classroom provided a haven for younger guests to watch movies, play games, and enjoy delicious pizza, ensuring that everyone could participate in the festivities. The LCC's all-encompassing approach to community events made the Starry Night Soiree an event to remember for Lancaster residents. The Lancaster Community Center's first annual Starry Night Soiree was the true testament to the organization's dedication to serving the community. Through the reimagined 1920s ambiance, diverse activities, and a delicious dinner, the LCC brought residents together, fostering a sense of togetherness and ensuring that the community thrives as a whole. This year's event was a shining example of the dedication that the community center and its staff have to promote community engagement here in Lancaster. So glad you can join us today. When we come back from the commercial break, today's episode will be concluding with a look at the Bark at the Park event held at Sergeant Steve Owen Memorial Park, which invited residents with their furry companions out for a day of fun, along with the Western Hotel Museum's second annual Chili Cook-Off, an event that cooked up some healthy competition and created lasting memories for participants.
Thank you for tuning into L28. We'll be ending today's episode with a recap of the 2023 Bark at the Park event, a day filled with great vibes and tons of fun for residents and their beloved pets. And the second annual chili cook-off held at the Western Hotel Museum that invited local restaurants to bring out their best chili recipes for a shot at the grand prize. During the first Saturday of October, the paws and heartbeats of hundreds of dogs pitter-pattered through Sergeant Steve Owen Memorial Park in an annual celebration of all things canine, the 30th annual Bark at the Park. The event, which has become a staple in the Lancaster community, saw animal lovers unite for a full day of fun, from raffles to live entertainment, agility courses, and more. Dogs showcased their athletic prowess on agility courses, and some even flew high during disc dog competitions. Local businesses brought the community together, offering free goodie bags, swag, and even free photos for families and their four-legged friends. Attendees had the opportunity to explore a myriad of high-quality products, services, and souvenirs, ensuring that pups had their tails wagging all day long. Our very own Mayor of Lancaster, RX Paris, made a special appearance at the Paris law firm booth, distributing treats and interacting with pets and their owners alike. Highlights of the event included the much-anticipated Disc Dog competition organized by Disc Dogs in Southern California, and the Sundance Dog Show, where canine competitors showcased their athletic and performance skills, earning rounds of applauses and barks from enthusiastic crowds. The amazing canines showcased their skills, leaping and catching, much to the delight of onlookers. Mobile grooming booths were also a hit of the event, offering dogs a quick pampering session that included grooming and nail trimming. And what's a party without some cool refreshments? The Frosty Paws booth had the perfect solution, serving beef and chicken-flavored snow cones for the furry attendees that had their tails wagging in delight. For those with a taste for the finer things in life, the Puppy Bakery offered gourmet treats. But human attendees weren't left out either. Vendors and food trucks offered a variety of favorites, including refreshing agua frescas, corn dogs, hot dogs, and the always popular chili cheese fries. A notably possum activity was the Finders Keepers Treasure Yard, hosted by the Doggy Smiles Rescue. Here, owners unleashed their pets and watched with glee as they participated in a treasure hunt, sniffing out special treats and toys hidden throughout the yard. The event not only celebrated dogs and their owners, but also served as a reminder of the joy, companionship, and unconditional love that our furry friends bring into our lives. In an environment crafted with safety and fun in mind, Bark at the Park indeed succeeded in creating precious memories for both the two-legged and four-legged participants. Here's to 30 years of barks and many more to come. For more information about past and future Bark at the Park events, visit their website at lancasterbarkatthepark.gov.
So it really seems like the city puts on events for all local residents here at Lancaster, not only like, the residents, but the dogs.
Not just the human residents,
the human
right?
residents.
No, yeah, it's awesome, and it's always super fun to attend Bark at the Park. I've been there multiple times, and it really is just the positive vibes from the humans that are there, right? But then the dog just being like, oh my gosh, this is for me, running around so curious, and then sometimes the owners think that their dog is going to be super excited about one specific activity, and the dog's like, no, let's do this, and they're just running off. It's so adorable to see them together. Nothing but positive vibes all around.
It sounds like fun. Who doesn't love like hanging out with your dog?
Yep.
Multitude of dogs.
Yeah.
Having a whole event catered to them. Sounds really cool.
Exactly. Super fun.
Lively competition and mouth-watering aromas filled the air at the Western Hotel Museum during its eagerly anticipated second annual Chili Cook-Off. For local culinary contenders, Lucky Luke Brewing Company, the Lemon Leaf Cafe, Maxton's Bar and Grill, and Zelda's 750 West vied for the coveted title of Chili Champion. The event showcased the culinary talents of these local establishments as they dished out their most exceptional chili creations. Each participant brought a unique twist to the classic comfort food, leaving attendees with the delicious dilemma of choosing their favorite.
This is Angel Stephenson from L28 News, and I am outside the Western Hotel Museum where they're hosting their second annual chili cook-off. Let's head inside to learn more about the tradition and try some chili.
So this is a event that is very important to me individually. It's one of my favorite events that we started up again. As you mentioned, it did have a decades-long hiatus. We decided to bring it back because it has a lot of remnants of Lancaster's early history in just the context of the event itself, what it does for the community, what ties us all together, and that I think is really important, especially now coming out of COVID, just focusing on what we can do to bring the community in as a whole together.
In a friendly atmosphere filled with the aroma of simmering pots of chili, attendees sampled the offerings and cast their votes for the best chili. Lancaster's coordinator of arts and museums, Lauren Lean, provides viewers with more historical background on the event.
Lancaster has such an extensive history. The chili cook-off goes back almost 100 years to the mid-1900s. They started by Myrtie Weber. She was the proprietor here at the Lancaster Western Hotel Museum, and she was also a big proponent on community events. And she wanted to, like we do here at the city, bring people together and inspire that sense of community that we think is really valuable for a city or a town to have. And in honor of Myrtie, we wanted to bring back one of her sacred events, which was the chili cook-off.
The Western Hotel Museum's chili cook-off also had live entertainment provided by the High Desert Hot Strings, who played classic tunes and some originals while guests ate their chili and cast their votes. Now let's hear from Lauren Lean, who shares why she feels events like these are important for the community.
Really important to have pride and passion in the place that you live and the place where you grow up. And so I think events like this really bring people together and make people aware of the beauty that is here in Lancaster.
Lancaster's coordinator of arts and museums also shares how viewers can stay up to date with all things going on in Lancaster's art hubs.
Follow us on Facebook or on Instagram. We also have a newsletter, so you can subscribe on our website to that newsletter. We do weekly shout outs that touch on all of the events that we have going on across all of our 4 facilities. And in addition to that, we try to get as many events as possible into the Outlook magazine. So anyone that lives in Lancaster should be receiving the Outlook magazine, and you can find all our events in there.
The Western Hotel's second annual chili cook-off was a sensation, bringing local culinary talent to the forefront and offering a fun and flavorful experience for all who attended. So obviously, chili beans are, one of America's favorite dishes. Not only are they easy to make, relatively easy, but they're very flavorful. They pack a punch.
Yeah.
So what about you? Do you have any recipes that you would like to share with the audience or something that...
Ooh, not specific recipes, but my grandma makes a phenomenal chili. Whenever she makes it, and this is including, me growing up and even to this day now, whenever she makes it, she still puts chili to the side, like a separate box just for me, or a little container, just for me, so that way I can take it home. But there's something she does with the tomatoes that are just so delicious. She prepares them super, super well, and I'm a big tomato fan, so with a chili with extra tomatoes in it, yes, my favorite.
So the more the merrier.
Yeah.
So if she was a judge,
tomatoes.
Yeah, there you go. Well, thank you for tuning in to the City of Lancaster's news. I'm Jacobo.
And I'm Brianna, and this has been L28 News.